closing out to shooters. And offensively, Hughley has to touch it. I understand that he's up and down. He let, his, offensive game translate to his defensive game, but he's going to have to get it together and pick his teammates up.
So 20 minutes still to go. Plenty of basketball to be played. Plenty of time for the Panthers to come back and potentially make this one interesting. Drive, nice move through from Owens. He's fouled on the way to the rim.
One possession at a time. From the Retrievers, that's exactly what you're looking for. Get to the basket, we have the lead. Let's get to the free throw line, knock them down. In the locker room, we say, let's put our foot on their neck and get them out of here. Okay, that's no matter what locker room I was in, it seemed like that was the lingo we would use. Let's get these guys up out of here. The Retrievers, this is what they're gonna have to do: attack the basket and go to the line.
Sometimes easier said than done, I guess.
For sure.
So Owen starts the scoring in the second half. Panthers rolling with Burton, Gee, Hughley, Odekali, and Jeffress as they set up their first offensive possession. Odekali turned it over, but officials say he was fouled as he tried to slice through the defense there, and looks like it'll be called on L.J. Owens. And for Owens, that's his first foul of the game.
What, he used his body coming off the screen? Oh.
What do you think? Did look like a lot of ball.
Yeah. Again, I always side with the player. Every call the referee calls to me is a bad call. Especially if it's on me as a player. Lefty stroke.
Not that time for Rogers. Rebound Hughley.
Jamarius want the ball on the block. Let's try it out one time.
They feed Big John there. Foul called. Rogers has been beaten up a couple times so far in this one. Took a hit there too. We get another look, putting his arm up.
He's there right on time though. As soon as the ball gets to John Hughley, the double team is right on time.
Rogers was called for the foul there, his first. But hey, he is fearless. Going up against the 6'9" Hughley. 5'2" Darnell Rogers. Odekali. 8 to shoot for the Panthers. They're now 13. Odekali wants the ISO. He takes it. Goes up strong off the glass. Can't hit. Tipped by Hughley. Offensive rebound. Jeffress. Odekali for the triple. Back rim no good. Rebound Rogers. Kennedy. Strong take to 2.
Kennedy's getting everything he wants right now.
14 for Keandre Kennedy. Averages 14.6 on the season. He's having a day.
Knocking down the 3, doing it off the dribble.
So now the Retrievers increase their largest lead of the game. This is it here at 15. Burton has to shoot here. Well defended by Rogers. Panthers get the offensive rebound. Burton was screaming for it on the low block, but Hughley goes up and puts a nice shot in there for 2.
Burton tried to get Rogers off the ground, but I don't, jump for what? That's what he's thinking. I'm not going to commit to jumping. I'm just going to contest your shot. I know I'm not going to block it, is what Rogers is saying.
Hey, he's doing what he can, though.
For sure. But blocking jump shots is definitely not in his repertoire.
This is Simon Wojcik coming in for UMBC. He had a great first half as well. 8 points for him on 2 of 2 shooting. And both of those shots coming from beyond the arc for Wojcik. 5 to shoot off the inbound for the Retrievers. Rogers sneaks along the baseline, has a pass tipped away by Burton. So they will inbound now with 2 to shoot.
He is so crafty and hard to stay with. Rogers, that is.
Yeah, Jim Ferry made it clear that his career is not done when he's finished at UMBC. This is a guy that can continue to play basketball. And how about that? Retrievers with a great play off the inbound as Wojcik's into double figures.
Tough shot.
Have to tip your hat to him on that one. Well done by Wojcik. Gee looking for his 4th 3 of the game, and he nails it.
Got to get a stop, get a basket, get a stop. Get a basket, get a stop.
Deep 3 there, swatted away by Gee. Both ends, he's getting it done. Finishes with a 2-handed jam.
Active hands.
How's that for momentum, Julius?
Yeah, got to stay after it. One at a time, though. Got to chip away, chip away.
Gee up to 14 points on the day in his best outing as a Pittsburgh Panther. They look to continue their success. They've made their last 3 field goals on the offensive end. Burton with the spin. He goes baseline. Swings one more to Jeffress for 3. Back rim no good. Hughley fighting for the board. Ends up in the hands of Owens.
Solid possession.
Jeffress grabs the rebound. Panthers pushing tempo off the miss. Odekali shaking the defender. Goes up strong. He's fouled. 61-51, UMBC with the lead, but Mo Gee hitting the triple and getting it done with the block and the jam on the other end for the Panthers. Down 10 with 15 to go.
Say you're looking for the perfect present. You might try looking at the perfect place. A place with gifts that light up a face, as well as a room. Where it's easy to find the brands they'll love and the advice you trust. That place isn't a warehouse store. That place is your local Ace. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their gifts. This Christmas, wrap it in red at Ace and get free assembly and delivery on grills.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Why search all over Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana for an all-wheel drive when your Honda dealer's got the SUVs you've got to see? New Hondas are coming in every day, and that means big deals on America's best value brand, most American-made brand, and the most fuel-efficient brand on the road, including HRV, CRV, and Pilot. And right now, well-qualified buyers can get 0% APR financing on the Honda Pilot. For details, visit ChicagolandHondaDealers.com.
Say you're looking for the perfect present. You might try looking at the perfect place. A place with gifts that light up a face, as well as a room. Where it's easy to find the brands they'll love and the advice you trust. That place isn't a warehouse store. That place is your local Ace. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their gifts. This Christmas, wrap it in red at Ace and get free assembly and delivery on grills.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
When you open a savings builder account at BMO Harris, you can get a cash reward for every month you save.
That's beautiful.
There's nothing more beautiful than savings. Except for, well...
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect.
Hey, when this one's over, you can stay on the Watch ESPN app and check out regional semifinal action in the NCAA men's soccer tournament as the Pitt Panthers, the number 5 overall seed, host Hofstra at 4 p.m. Panthers with a chance to head to the regional finals for the second straight season. So be sure to tune in for that one here right after this at 4 p.m. on the Watch ESPN app. Back here at the Peterson Events Center, a 10-point lead for UMBC. But before that last break, Panthers starting to form some momentum as they try to creep their way back into this one. Being led by Mohamedou Guy with 14 points, 5 of 8 shooting from the field for Guy.
And he's making it happen on the defensive end, trying to give his team some energy.
He got a big block, came back and got the two-handed jam. Give the Panthers some energy and some life in the Peterson Events Center here a couple days after Thanksgiving. As Femi Odekale makes his second of 2. He's now 3 of 4 from the line today. Burton defending Kennedy. Now up to Salnave. He shakes Guy, goes up, tried to find Rogers in the corner. Well done by Jeffress to hustle over.
Solid 11 seconds left. Deflections is good too. So on this end, if you're the Panthers, got to get it done defensively in order to get back in this basketball game.
After a 55-point first half, UMBC held to 6 so far in the first 5 minutes of the second half. Rogers has been kept in check from 3-point range. He's 0 of 4 now after that last miss. Burton, cross court to Odekale. Rogers on him. Odekale down low to Hughley. Hughley gets the defender in the air. He'll head to the line.
It's a good move.
They're feeding him.
Keep his composure. He has good feet, good balance. You know, the one thing I would want to see from Hughley is even if he's not scoring the basketball, I feel like he's supposed to dominate on the glass. And like if he can consistently just make it his business to go out there and get the 10 rebounds every game, the points is going to fall in place.
Hughley averaging 7.2 rebounds a game on the season. Only 3 today, though. So you're right, Julius, at 6'9", and on a Pitt team that needs production from him, and especially Mo Guy as well. They're 2 main bigs. Got to have rebounding from him.
Without a doubt. Can't just want to do it when things are going well offensively. He got to want that to be a staple.
And 2 missed free throws there. That doesn't help as well for Hughley and the Panthers. Hughley on Salnave.
That's your big man, 6'9", closing out to a shooter in the corner.
I'd like to see that. Rogers drives, kicks. And a foul called on the Panthers.
Solid foul, make him earn it from the line. Don't want to give up the bunny.
What do you see in defensively, Julius, in the early going in this second half that's maybe different for Pitt?
Well, I think they're doing a better job containing the penetration. That definitely helps when, you know, the retrievers want to kick out to those open shooters. So because they're doing a better job keeping the guy in front of them, they're not really getting those open shots. It's just that energy. You know, if you get beat, you got to call for help and you got to scramble. It's all communication.
We talk about momentum shifts and big plays like that last one from Mo Guy. How much do you actually feel it when you're out on the floor? Do you feel those momentum shifts, and how much do they contribute to turning the game around?
It's huge, you know, especially when you make a play on defense and it turns into a play on offense. You just got to keep the energy going.
Odekale's starting to get going here. He's hyped up, trying to pump up the crowd here in the Peterson Events Center after that one. Makes it an 8-point game. Retrievers led by as many as 15 so far in this one. And a travel there. Panthers force a turnover, and everyone on that Panther bench now on their feet. As Pitt with a chance to cut this down to a 2-possession basketball game.
You know, it's a tad tougher. You know, the Panthers feed off the Oakland Zoo being here. They get a lot of their energy from the student section, who's away at home with their family right now. So, you know, it's a little more difficult.
That's right. Oakland Zoo always helps to have them in the crowd, and official stopping some of the momentum there with a call Jeff Capel and John Hughley don't seem to agree with. They got him for an offensive foul. And so that is the third now on John Hughley. Panthers also have 3 players with 2, Guy, Burton, and Oda Cali. A triple too strong there from Salnave, rebound by Jeffress. Jeffress is the leading rebounder for the Panthers today with 6. Hughley down low, backing down the defender, block called and one, John Hughley.
I agree with that call 100%. It's the one thing about, you know, officiating the big guys. You know, big guys always feel like, you know, they take a lot of abuse down here, which they do. And because they're so big, usually they call that against them, but referee wasn't going for it this time. Can't sell that one.
That's the type of aggression you got to have as a big man, right, Jules? We were talking earlier about some of the bigs the Panthers have had in years past, and you just didn't always seem to see that use of the body, that physicality that John Hughley has.
Yeah, he got that old school Big East type body.
That's right.
The one, you know that DeJuan Blair, yeah. Ontario Lett, Chevy Troutman, Gary McGee.
Makes it a 5-point game. Panthers climbing back into this one. 13.5 to go at the peak.
When you open a savings builder account at BMO Harris, you can get a cash reward for every month you save.
That's beautiful.
There's nothing more beautiful than savings. Except for, well,
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect.
Vivid Seats, your ticket to soul-raising, heart-racing, 100 beats per minute. What are we wearing? Once-in-a-lifetime memories in the making, bumps like a goose brisket for tailgating, reach for the universe, rapid breathing, can't catch my breath, top of lungs singing. This is it. The moment is now. Can you believe it? Wow. Get your tickets at Vivid Seats. Life happens live.
Welcome back to Pittsburgh as a 15-point deficit has turned into a 5-point deficit for Pitt. And you see the scoring today from the Panthers. Oda Cali and Hughley with 13 apiece. Mo Gee leading the way with 14, including 4 3-pointers from him. But Julius, the past couple possessions, it's been John Hughley using that Big East body that you talked about.
Yes, sir. You know, throwing it in there to him creates a double team, and if you're not going to double team him, he usually gets it done. So, you know, keep feeding him. Let's see what happens.
Now, did you ever get caught in the low block defending somebody like Hughley?
Yeah, and I tried to take a charge and the guy dunked on me. So it's not the place for the little guys like myself.
Well, I think in the Big East, it doesn't matter what position you play, how tall you are. At some point or another, you probably found yourself in the paint going up against somebody like John Hughley.
For sure. You know, looking back at it, I would have tried to hold my ground instead of hoping that the referee bailed me out of that play, because that's all I was looking for. Do me a favor and call a charge, please.
Well, you said it yourself. The referee was always wrong in your eyes, right?
Absolutely.
5-point lead for the Retrievers. Panthers on an 11-1 run over the last 3 minutes, and UMBC has not scored a field goal, as you see there in the last 3:45. But another foul there looks to be called against the Panthers, and it is on Jamarius Burton, his third.
I'm going to keep trying to play defense without fouling. Don't want to get in the bonus too early.
The Panthers with 4 fouls this half, UMBC with 5. Both teams well on their way to the bonus 7 minutes into this second half. Kennedy working on Jeffress. Kicks out to Owens. Steps back, 3 to shoot for the Retrievers. Salnave too strong. Rebound, Oda Cali. Panther defense has stepped up in this second half.
Got to give credit to Jeffers on that last possession. Kennedy got it going, you know. Played him very well.
Jeffers with 6 rebounds. That's more than anybody else in this game. And now a 3 from Oda Cali won't go. Rebound by Owens, and he distributes to Rogers. Rogers finds an open teammate. Oben Mensah hits the mid-ranger.
This is their tempo. Push it. Get the best open shot. That's what they were doing in the first half. Got back to it on that possession.
Jim Ferry told us that's one thing that will be a key for the Retrievers today, getting the Panthers to play at the pace UMBC wants to play at. They did it there, and now Darnell Rogers is up to 7 assists in the game. Gee for his 5th three-pointer of the game, not that time. Rebound, Obeng Mensah, and an outlet to Owens.
Got to contain the penetration.
13 to shoot for UMBC. Gee defending Salnave. He steps back, crosses up Gee. Pump fakes, has a shot. Foul called on Mo Gee. And Gee Julius contained him well for a while during that possession, but just couldn't seem to finish it. UMBC up 7, 11.5 to go at the Pete.
Say you're looking for the perfect present. You might try looking at the perfect place. A place with gifts that light up a face as well as a room. Where it's easy to find the brands they'll love and the advice you trust. That place isn't a warehouse store. That place is your local Ace. Around the block, what you need in stock with people who know their gifts. This Christmas, wrap it in red at Ace and get free assembly and delivery on grills.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Vivid Seats, your ticket to soul-raising, heart-racing, 100 beats per minute. What are we wearing? Once-in-a-lifetime memories in the making, bumps like a goose brisket for tailgating, reach for the universe, rapid breathing, can't catch my breath, top of lungs singing. This is it. The moment is now. Can you believe it? Wow. Get your tickets at Vivid Seats. Life happens live.
Well, 7-point lead for UMBC, but a difference in the shooting department in the second half. As you see the numbers in the bottom left corner of your screen, 0 for 6 from three-point range in this second half after going 65% from 3 in the first half today.
Panthers doing a better job closing out on shooters, getting back in transition, taking away that three-point shot.
Panthers have had some momentum in recent possessions in this second half. Again, UMBC led this game by as many as 15. The Panthers starting to chip away at that lead. As Hughley re-enters for Noah Collier. Hughley and Gee each have 5 points in this second half alone.
Had to get him back in there after a quick breather.
Salnave knocks down a pair of free throws. The Retrievers are now 15 of 17 from the free throw line today. Here's William Jeffress outside to Burton.
He's working hard. He got the mismatch down. Oh, you missed the opportunity.
Here's Gee, 2 to shoot now for the Panthers. Got to get one up. Burton will take it. And in and out, some contact, no call. Offensive rebound for the Panthers ends up in the hands of Gee. Now over to Oda Cali. And a foul call. So who'd you see? Who was the mismatch you saw open down low?
John Hughley had Kennedy down on the block with him, which is the clear mismatch. And the minute that they had a chance to switch back, they switched back in a hurry. Great heads-up play by the Retrievers. Got to give it to them.
Now they find Hughley.
Like a little flex action right there.
Rogers tightly on Burton. Burton to his right, cross court to Gee. 3 to shoot. Gee has it stripped away. Kennedy pushes up to Bunyasith. And Retrievers will set up shop, find Rogers, and he will slow things down.
Smart play. Get a good shot.
Darnell Rogers. Tosses one up for Obeng Mensah. Kicked out to Kennedy. Kennedy knocks it down for the first UMBC 3.5.
And that wasn't an easy one with Muhammadu closing out at you.
Keandre Kennedy up to 17 points on 4 of 4 shooting from 3-point range. So just like that, UMBC's lead is back up to 12. And Jamarius Burton now called for an offensive foul. That's going to be the 4th foul on Burton. What do you think of that one, Julius?
I mean, he used his body to protect the basketball. I'm not a fan. You know, Rogers plays aggressive. He has to. That's when I would let go, but you know, this is why they don't give me the striped shirt. Because if it was up to me, this would be a football game. If you leave it up to a guy like myself, we wouldn't have any calls. Both coaches will be kicked out from yelling at me.
So Burton, who's got 7 points on 2 of 9 shooting today, heads to the bench with 4 as Keandre Kennedy puts the 2 in to make it 19 for him. And just like that, the Retrievers are back up 14. And it seems that any momentum the Panthers had is starting to fade away. Still 9:20 to go, and they still have John Hughley in there. He draws the foul there. But the Retrievers seem to be finding the flow that they had offensively in that first half again.
Yeah, and if you're going to let guys get to the basket that easy for uncontested layups, you have no chance at coming back in this basketball game.
So here's Hughley. He's 3 of 5 from the line today. On the season, a 67% shooter from the stripe. John Hughley, a guy that was actually recruited by Jim Ferry when Ferry was at Penn State for the last few seasons. Ferry, the interim head coach at Penn State last year, went after Hughley and said that going to have to put pressure on him today, going to have to get him to play at their pace. And for a while in that first half, Retrievers were successful at containing John Hughley, but Julius, Panthers are feeding him more so in this second half, and he's made a difference.
He'll wear on you also. You know, early on in the game, when you have fresh legs, it'll work. As the game go on, it's going to get tougher and tougher. It's a big body.
Now 71-59, the UMBC lead after the free throws from Hughley. Santos can't hang on to the rebound there. And Retrievers get a second chance possession here. Salnave, baseline, step back shot. Too strong. Rebound O'Calley on the weak side.
Got to get a solid possession.
And there's the all-defensive player, Rogers, stripping it off Femi O'Calley. Beautiful pass to Obeng Mensah. O'Calley fouls him on his way out.
Rogers know when to push the tempo. You know, a couple possessions ago, he went and got the ball, slowed it down, wanted to get a better shot here. He's pushing tempo. Let's get an easy one.
He's such an intelligent basketball player, Darnell Rogers. And Jim Ferry said, don't miss-dribble the basketball around Darnell Rogers, and we saw why there. Femi O'Calley, despite the height advantage of about 15 inches over Rogers, still had it stripped away by the senior guard from Baltimore.
It's tough. You know, he's low to the ground. He's active. He's strong. You cannot be lazy with that ball around him.
Now Obeng Mensah up to 6 now on the day. O'Calley almost wanted the 3, drove and drew the foul there on Salnave, who picks up his 3rd.
They're playing that pick and roll aggressively, though. They're attacking it instead of letting the Panthers attack them.
Femi's 2 of 5 from 3 on the day. You like him faking that 3-point shot, taking it to the rim, or you want to see him take that, especially down 13?
Well, his game is usually to go to the basket and slash, so, you know, I prefer him to do what he's most comfortable with, but you just knowing that when he has the open 3 to take it. But even if he missed, I know he feels that John has a chance to clean up for him, so can't really lose with those options.
O'Calley having a good shooting day, not only from 3-point range, but from the line as well. He's now 5 of 6 from the charity stripe after coming in as a 59% free throw shooter. Owens the 3, rims out, rebound Jeffress. O'Calley with it. He's got 15, feeds Hughley. Hughley up and in for 2.
Early and often. In transition, he's running that floor. Get it to him.
The Panthers cut it back down to single digits. Bird with the step back. That was pretty, and he's new to the game. Hakeem Bird with just 5 minutes in this one so far, but a big basket there for his first field goal in this one.
It was a tough shot right there. Rhythm shot off the dribble with the step back. I like it.
Jeffress all the way cross court to Santos for 3. Not that time. Nate Santos struggling from the field today. He's now 0 of 3. Owens drives and kicks, finds Bird. Can he hit another? Not that time. Rebound Jeffress. Jeffress up to 8 boards on the day. O'Calley with a few retrievers on him, doesn't matter, takes it all the way in for 2. Panthers still chipping away and still time left here at the Peterson Event Center. Just over 7 minutes to go, Pitt down 9.
Say you're looking for the perfect present. You might try looking at the perfect place. A place with gifts that light up a face, as well as a room. Where it's easy to find the brands they'll love and the advice you trust. That place isn't a warehouse store. That place is your local Ace. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their gifts. This Christmas, wrap it in red at Ace and get free assembly and delivery on grills.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Why search all over Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana for an all-wheel drive when your Honda dealer's got the SUVs you've got to see? New Hondas are coming in every day, and that means big deals on America's best value brand, most American-made brand, and the most fuel-efficient brand on the road, including HR-V, CR-V, and Pilot. And right now, well-qualified buyers can get 0% APR financing on the Honda Pilot. For details, visit ChicagolandHondaDealers.com.
Oh, Keandre Kennedy had 21 on Tuesday, follows it up with 19 so far today against the Pitt Panthers. Julius, this coming from a guy who only made 2 starts last season.
Well, this season he has no conscience, and coming to this game, he's his team leading scorer. And getting him open shots and him getting to the basket, that way you're going to be in for a long night. He's 7 for 9 from the field. The Panthers are going to have to do a better job at making him uncomfortable.
Yeah, we got to give him some credit. He was the America East 6th Man of the Year last season and being supported today by Darnell Rogers, L.J. Owens, and Jacob Bunyasith. Julius, you're keeping an eye on Rogers. He's got 8.7 assists, creeping close to a points assist double-double there today.
Yeah, you know, he's a guy that can get it done. He's a great floor general. He can create. He's little, and that which works to his advantage. Not so much there.
Rogers called for the foul that time, lost it offensively, and committed the foul after he turned it over. Panthers are now going to be shooting on the other end, and it's Nate Santos for the 1-and-1. Next foul on UMBC will be the double bonus for the Panthers.
Which can be a beautiful thing if they can knock him down.
Not that time for Santos. He had made his previous 2 in this one, but hate to see the front end of a 1-and-1 missed when you're trying to come back in a game.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. The clock is stopped. You got a chance to cut in the lead. Got to make them.
Rogers, room on the baseline. What a vision over to the perimeter. Then find Owens in the corner for the 3.
That's just excellent basketball. Dribble penetration pass to an open shooter who passes up the shot for a better shot.
It's a shame that Rogers doesn't get the hockey assist on that one, because his pass, I think, was the most impressive pass of that possession to the outside. And now Hughley on the other end.
I'm glad you brought that up, Jason, because I think basketball, we have to incorporate that hockey assist.
It's a shame it doesn't get on the stat sheet. We'll say that, because that was a pretty pass there from Rogers.
For sure. Just keep going inside to the guy. Let him touch it. It's what's working for you. It's what's worked best. They're looking in.
Like they were giving Jeffress the 3 there. He didn't want it. Opt to go inside to Hughley instead. Hughley's a beast down low. Gets his own rebound. Puts it back in.
It's a big boy right there. Better you than me. I wouldn't want to be down there battling with him.
He's got 21 now. That's his second highest scoring total of the season. Had 27 in the season opener against the Citadel. Brings the Panthers down 8. Hughley defending Wojcik. Wojcik goes past Hughley. Can't get the shot to fall. Hughley didn't like the call. It'll be the 4th foul on John Hughley. But hey, let's take a look at Darnell Rogers here. The vision to find Bunyasith and then the swing for one more.
Yeah, passed up a good shot for a better shot. And this is just Hughley being a man out here.
Wojcik doesn't want that.
Well, not many do. You know, that guy right there is, you know, what's 280? 6'9", 280?
6'9", 280 Hughley at Brush High School in Cleveland, Ohio. He's the number 95 player in the ESPN Top 100 coming out of high school. And this is what the Panthers brought him in to do. He has been a force in this one. 21 points, 8 of 10 shooting from the field. 6 rebounds for the Panther big as well.
Last year he wasn't able to get a real true rhythm. It almost feels like a freshman year for these guys.
Yeah. 5 to shoot.
This guy.
Burton drives, spins, pretty move with the right hand, just can't get it to drop. Clock continues to tick down. Panthers certainly still in this game, but time starting to slip away, and UMBC is content to burn as much clock as they want to. Jim Ferry sitting back, arms on the scorer's table, certainly not in a hurry here for the Retrievers. Rogers drives, 5 to shoot for them. Turns around, can't get that one to go. Rebound Hughley.
He's crafty down there. You gotta love it.
He's slippery.
You gotta love it.
Tough to stay in front of him. Now here's Oda Cali. Working on Rogers, fouled on his way to the rim. Rogers picks up his 3rd foul. So less than 4 minutes to go. Panthers down 9, trying to make their way back.
Say you're looking for the perfect present. You might try looking at the perfect place. A place with gifts that light up a face, as well as a room. Where it's easy to find the brands they'll love and the advice you trust. That place isn't a warehouse store. That place is your local Ace. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their gifts. This Christmas, wrap it in red at Ace and get free assembly and delivery on grills.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Vivid Seats, your ticket to soul-raising, heart-racing, 100 beats per minute. What are we wearing? Once-in-a-lifetime memories in the making, bumps like a goose brisket for tailgating, reach for the universe, rapid breathing, can't catch my breath, top of lungs singing. This is it. The moment is now. Can you believe it? Wow. Get your tickets at Vivid Seats. Life happens live.
All right, Julius, take us through this last possession here from Pitt.
Yeah, when you got these two high screens right here, they're not even respecting it, and I think it's because Rodgers can get through this easily. And because he can get through this, it's no way that this play is going to work. Zero chance.
So they end up getting Odicali to the line, but on a consistent basis, if they're not respecting Mogi and John Hughley, it's not going to work consistently.
It's not going to work anyway. And I think a part of that is because Rodgers is going to fight through, and he's low, he's going to get there. Another part is they almost daring him to shoot. If you want to take that three-point shot, go ahead and take it. We'll live with that. You got to take something away.
Femi is 2 of 5 shooting the 3 today, but trying to get to the rim repeatedly, and he's going against Darnell Rodgers, who's 5'2", but Rodgers, one of the best defenders in the America East Conference, not making it easy for the 6'5" sophomore Odicali to get to the rim.
And he was still there. Just a little body call.
Yeah. So Odicali is now 13 of 14 in his last free throw attempts from the past 2 games. 7 of 7 Wednesday against Vanderbilt, and now 7 of 8 today against UMBC. This is a guy who is a 56% free throw shooter on the season, and in the last 2 outings has really been doing a good job of converting at the line, and in a big spot here as the Panthers still trying to work their way back in this one, but Wojcik's 3 swirls around the rim and it won't fall.
Getting a stop and getting a basket. Got to chip away at it.
Surprised Guy not tempted to take that 3 there. Guy's 4 from 8 from 3 so far today. He backs off that one. Guy inside to Hughley. Pass intercepted by Kennedy. Kennedy in transition, and the Retrievers will slow it down.
Solid defense. They know where they want to go with the basketball. Hughley.
That's the 14th turnover of the game for the Panthers. The Retrievers have done well taking care of it. Only 8 turnovers from UMBC. Rodgers with 6 to shoot. Kennedy is open. Crosses up Odicali. Back to Rodgers. An NBA 3 for him. Too strong. Rebound by Femi Odicali.
You're shooting free throws. I would want to get something going to the basket. High percentage shot or get to the free throw line and make the free throws.
Odicali drives, kicks to Jeffress for 3. Not that time. Strong rebound from Wojcik. And a foul called as Wojcik brought it down. Looks like it'll go on Odicali, who's holding his ankle there after he picked up the foul. That is Femi's 4th. So now the Panthers have Odicali, Burton, and John Hughley all with 4 fouls apiece. 3 of the most important contributors they've had in this contest. With 2.5 to go, going to be important that he can keep all of them on the floor, Jeff Capel.
Oh, they don't have a choice but to stay now. It's crunch time. I don't know if he can afford to take them out.
Jeff Capel and the Panthers down 8.
It's a tough job for Coach Capel, though. He has a short bench, missing 2 players, two key guys that he was going to, rely a lot on. Rotation-wise, it just makes his job that much difficult.
Odicali, 2:10 to go here at the Peterson Event Center. Drives, finds Jeffress cutting down low. He's fouled.
Femi is willing his way through it. Fighting through injury. It's limping around.
But for Pitt, this is the type of leadership they need from Odicali and Hughley.
For sure.
Going into the year, those are the 2 guys, right? Those are the 2 names, John Hughley and Femi Odicali. Coming out today, combining for 40. That's the type of production you expect from those 2. And it's tough. UMBC has had an outstanding shooting day. But if you're Coach Capel, to see Femi and Hughley have the days that they've had today, that's an encouraging sign.
Lead by example, and Femi trying to, basically play through limping around.
Yeah.
That's setting an example. That he's not quitting.
Jeffress can't connect on either free throw, so that's going to hurt the Panthers. He's now 0 of 3 from the line today. Jeffress entered this contest as a 67% free throw shooter on the season. 9-point game, under 2 minutes. Easy Akuda staying patient, defending Darnell Rogers. Panthers not going to foul just yet. Rogers uses a screen. Slips past Easy Akuda and across the paint. 3 to shoot for the Retrievers. Step back from Owens from 3. Yes! L.J. Owens with a big-time triple for UMBC to put them up 12.
That was a huge shot. Huge.
And fading away from the basket to Julius, off balance. An incredible shot from L.J. Owens, who's now got 18 points, second most on the Retrievers today.
Panthers decided not to foul. They took some time off and stepped back 3. Take it with confidence, shoot it with confidence, and knock it down.
Yeah, that's about the worst possible outcome you could have on that possession if you're Pitt, because you let them use the shot clock, you let them run it down, and they still come away with 3 points. But that's been the story of the day for UMBC, who now has 14 made 3-pointers in the game.
Only thing they have to do now is not foul. If I'm Coach Ferry, I'm telling them, play defense without fouling. We do not want to send them to the line, stop the clock, and get baskets.
Julius, this UMBC team was picked to finish 5th in the America East this year. I don't know about you, but I'm starting to question that.
Me too. You know, I'm not a big fan of the preseason rankings anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, this team is definitely a lot better than 5th.
Retrievers will improve to 4-2 if they can close this one out here in Pittsburgh. Still time, minute and 20 to go. Burton swings out to Gee. Panthers need to move quickly if they want to come back here. 7 to shoot for him. Odekale to Burton. Retrievers making it tough, playing strong defense, and they come up with the rebound too. Panthers still not immediately fouling here, as the Retrievers look to be pulling away with this one with 45 to go, and, well, 20 seconds into the shot clock there, Julius, they do commit the foul.
Yeah. I don't know why. Should have did it, like you said,
yeah,
you know, right away, but, you know, it comes down to a free throw contest. If they want to get in, they will have to get a stop, which they haven't had many of today. It's frustrating. It's part of the process, though. You learn from these games. You learn from having to scratch and claw back, get stops, get high percentage shots. It's not something that you learn overnight. With a team that's losing 2 key pieces and have, you know, Femi, who's a sophomore, Hughley, who's a sophomore, relying on young guys, they just don't have the experience, not as of right now, to win games like this.
Darnell Rogers, what a game for him. 10 points, 8 assists, 6 of 6 from the free throw line, leading the Retrievers to their 4th win of the season. Jeffress trying to do what he can to keep it alive here, but they're down 11 after that 3. They'll foul one more time as Jeffress commits his 2nd. Jeffress, the leading rebounder for Pitt today with those 8 boards.
Athletic guy, plays with energy. Just got to get, you know, more confident in his offensive game. Keep slashing, do what you do best, baby.
So coming up for the Retrievers, they'll have Columbia on Wednesday before going on the road for 3 straight games at Delaware. They'll take on Georgetown and Princeton. But a signature win today, and their 2nd all-time victory over an ACC program for UMBC. Jeffress knocks down another one.
That's
Jeff
a good
Capel,
sign.
that's right, Julius. Jeffress hits the 3 there again. Jeff Capel, however, will call off the Dogs. And the Retrievers will come away from Pittsburgh with a 10-point win. So, Julius, it's a UMBC team that looks like it's going to be scary this year in the America East.
Yes, sir. If they're shooting the ball like that, they're going to win a lot of basketball games. You know, hopefully they get some more depth in their front court. But other than that, you know, the guard play is solid for them.
So that'll do it from Pittsburgh.